Shoutout circles. How micro creators build a promo pod that actually sells. You don't need a big name collab to grow. A tight circle of similar sized creators can outconvert one lucky shoutout. Every small creator has DM'd a bigger account hoping for a shoutout, and almost every small creator has been ignored. That's not a personal failure, it's math. A creator with 400,000 followers gets hundreds of these pitches a week and has zero reason to help someone 5 times smaller. There's no trade happening, just a favor asked for free. The creators who actually grow through shoutouts stopped pitching up and started organizing sideways. A promo pod, a small circle of creators at roughly the same size in adjacent, not identical, niches. Rotating genuine shoutouts on a fixed schedule turns a one-off favor into a repeatable channel. It's not a follow-for-follow scheme. It's 5 or 6 people quietly sending each other real customers week after week. Why peer-to-peer beats punching up? Chasing bigger accounts makes sense on paper. More followers should mean more reach. But reach isn't conversion. A shoutout from someone 3 tiers above you usually converts worse than one from a peer, because that audience has no context for why they should trust your recommendation and scrolls past a stranger's product like any other ad. A peer-sized creator's audience is closer to yours in taste and budget. Someone following a 5,000 follower productivity account is a far better prospect for your Notion template than someone following a celebrity with 2 million. Similar size also means similar stakes, and that mutual need is what keeps the rotation running instead of dying after round 1. Adjacent, not identical. Pick pod members in a nearby niche, not a direct competitor. A budgeting creator and a freelance invoicing creator share an audience without splitting the same sale. 2 people selling the same course template just cannibalize each other. Sizing and structuring the circle. 4 to 6 creators is the sweet spot. Enough that a weekly rotation gives everyone a coordinated push roughly once a month. But small enough that trust stays high and no shoutout gets lost in a crowd of unfamiliar names. Bigger groups feel like more reach on paper, but they collapse into the same problem as follow-for-follow trains. The 10th shoutout in a chain reads as an ad, and audiences tune it out. A tight circle also keeps accountability simple, since a skipped turn is a 5-person conversation, not a 20-person mess. Finding the right people. The best pod members aren't found by searching hashtags. They're people you already have some relationship with, like creators who've commented genuinely on your posts or replied to your emails. Before inviting anyone, check what they actually sell. A pod only works if every member has a real storefront offer to point people toward, not a bare profile with nothing to plug when it's their turn. List 8 to 10 creators in adjacent niches you already have a light relationship with. Check each one has an actual product live on their storefront, not just a profile. DM 5-6 individually with a specific pitch. Rotating weekly shoutouts, real offers only. Set up a shared thread purely for scheduling and swapping assets. Agree on the rotation calendar before the first shoutout goes live. The rotation schedule that keeps it fair. Ambiguity kills most promo pods, not lack of effort. We'll shout each other out sometime, falls apart within a month, because everyone's waiting for someone else to go first. A fixed weekly rotation removes the friction. Pick one day, and each week, a different member gets featured by all the others simultaneously. With 5 members, everyone gets a coordinated push once every 5 weeks and gives 4 shoutouts in between. A clear trade, nobody has to negotiate. Keep a shared note with the order, so nobody has to ask whose turn it is over DM. A shoutout with no schedule behind it is a favor. A shoutout with a schedule behind it is a growth channel. Point every shoutout at an offer, not a follow. This is the part most pods get wrong, and it's the single biggest lever for making the whole thing profitable instead of just noisy. Go follow Creator, they're amazing, produces exactly what it asks for. A follow, with no reason to ever buy anything. Compare that to creators' meal prep templates save me 2 hours a week, link in their bio. A specific, priced product with a believable benefit that moves someone straight to checkout. Every member should walk in knowing exactly what they're featuring that week, with a one-line description ready to hand off, so nobody's improvising a vague compliment on the spot. This is also where your own storefront needs to be ready before you ask anyone to send traffic to it. A shoutout landing on a confusing, half-built page converts at a fraction of what it should. New visitors decide in seconds whether to trust a checkout. If you haven't yet, this is a good moment to create your store so it has one clear offer front and center. Store. Fan's Store Designer lets you set a cover photo and feature a single product in minutes. 4-6 members confirmed, all in adjacent, not competing, niches. Every member has a real, priced offer live on their storefront, rotation calendar written down with dates, and whose offer is featured each week. A unique discount code created per member so you can track what a shoutout produces. A one-line description of each week's offer, ready to hand off, storefront checked end to end on mobile, since most shoutout traffic arrives from a phone. Make the results visible, not just felt. Enthusiasm fades fast if nobody can see whether the pod is working, so measure it from week 1. Give each member their own discount code to hand out during their promoted week, so redemptions show up clearly tied to that shoutout instead of getting lost in general traffic. A few rotations in, real patterns emerge, which members and offers to lean into as the pod matures. Where the pod's traffic actually has to land. A promo pod sends warm, curious traffic your way for a brief window. A day or two of attention before the next post buries it. That traffic needs to land somewhere that closes a sale immediately. Instant delivery for a download, a clear course sign-up, or a booking link for a coaching call. That's the case for a dedicated storefront over scattered links. One address, store, fan, that every pod member can point to with confidence. Take a look at a live example store to see what a finished single offer storefront looks like. It's worth being honest about what a promo pod can't do too. It won't manufacture demand for a product nobody wants, and it won't replace consistent content on your own channels. It's an amplifier, not a substitute. Treat it as one growth lever alongside your broadcast emails and discount codes. And check pricing for what a pro plan unlocks in analytics, since knowing whether pod traffic converts is what separates a pod worth the effort from one that wastes it. FAQ. Running a shoutout circle. A shoutout circle isn't a trick. It's a small, mutual system built on the same logic as everything else that grows a creator business. Consistency, real value, and a place for traffic to convert. Round up 4 or 5 peers, agree on a schedule, and make sure every shoutout points at something worth buying. Read more guides on turning attention into revenue, and bring your own storefront to store. Fan so your next shoutout has somewhere real to send people. Key takeaways. Peer-sized beats big name. A 6,000 follower creator has more real pull with another 6,000 follower audience than a 500,000 follower account ever will. Cap the circle at 4-6 creators in adjacent, not competing, niches. Bigger groups dilute trust and start to read as spam. Every shoutout must point at a specific storefront offer, never just go follow them. A link with no product behind it barely converts. Rotate weekly on a fixed schedule so nobody has to ask, negotiate, or keep score. Track redemptions with a unique discount code per member. It's the only honest way to know the pod is actually working. Start your creator store, free, at store.fan.